Hey guys, we're going to make the traditional quinoa, which is going to look like dirty rice. So we're going to need some Sun Vista black beans. As you can see, no salt added. The ingredients in this is just pure black beans and water, very simple. Next, what we're going to want to do is get another can of organic black beans, or you can substitute for pinto beans, but this is what I had for now. These pinto beans do have some sodium in it. It's 120 milligrams sodium, 3.5 servings, so as you can see, it's not as high in sodium as other cans are. We're going to need an onion, avocado, tomato, and cilantro, which we're going to use for the toppings on the quinoa. I like these tomatoes. These are nice. However, I prefer the other plumper kind of tomatoes, but either one will work. Next, you're going to want to take 1 cup of quinoa, dry quinoa. Then we're going to want to take that and rinse it in the sink through you're going to need like a strainer, a very fine strainer. I've had this for quite some time, so we're going to just rinse it under some water. Run that for about 2 minutes, or actually a minute, until the water runs clear. Next, we're going to take a pan, which I already like to preheat. I'm going to add the quinoa to this pan, and we're just going to kind of roast it until you hear popping. You're going to hear the popping noise in this. It's going to take about maybe 4 minutes. I don't think it should take more than 4 minutes. So just kind of spread it around the pan, let it dry out, and we're going to move on to the next step. I'm going to speed this up a little. We're going to fast forward. Leave this sit so you can hear it for a second. You can hear my bird too, but it's popping now. So what we're going to do, I filled up 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. We're just going to add these 2 cups of water directly to the pan. I didn't use any oil. I haven't used anything. It's just water and quinoa. Put that there. Bring it to a boil. We're going to let it get a really good boil in here before we lower the flame, simmer it, and set the timer for 15 minutes. Alright, as you see here, we have now brought this to a boil. It took about 2 minutes from when I added the water to bring it to a boil. What I'm going to do now is lower the flame, and I am going to let it simmer here like that with the lid on it. So let's put our lid on and let it simmer for 15 minutes from now. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Great, so let's go ahead and move on to the beans. Now for the beans, I like to combine the 2 cans of beans with the natural juices that were in the cans. And again, if you like using, baked beans, go ahead and use baked beans, but let's put this in here. I like doing this about 3 minutes before the quinoa is done. This way we can have hot beans. What we're going to go ahead and do is chop up our garnish that we're going to use for the quinoa and beans. I have some tomatoes here. I've already chopped some onion. Let's go ahead and chop onions a little bit more. We're going to slice it all different directions. What I like to do is slice it, one way, then the other way, crisscross it, turn the onion right side up, or just up, I guess, and let's go ahead and chop down the middle. This will get you some great cubed onions. Again, you can chop however you want. This is just how I do it. I'm sure everyone has their way of chopping, and it's probably a little faster, but I prefer this way. Alright, so let's check out the beans. They should be boiling. About 3 minutes has elapsed. The quinoa is now done. I'm going to just move the quinoa just a little bit to show you here. It's stuck just a little tiny bit, but this is again just water and quinoa, nothing else. Here we go. So quinoa should be coming out of the seeds, which it did. It looks great. Perfect. So let's go ahead and mix the quinoa in with the pot of beans. Again, these are just the natural juices. I mixed them all together already, added some pepper. You can go ahead and add whatever seasonings you prefer. I like just pepper, a little salt if you want some salt. Now we're going to go ahead and get the quinoa, put it in a bowl, and it's time to garnish. So this whole time has taken about maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the max. It's pretty simple. We're going to go ahead and get some avocado. It tastes great with avocado, and we're going to slice the avocado into little cubes and use that as a garnish. I normally put 1 piece of it in each bowl that I make. Chop up the cilantro. Definitely adds a great taste with the cilantro. You can add lemon too if you like, but I like adding jalapenos. These are canned jalapenos. Tastes really, really good with that if you like spicy foods. Other than that, you guys enjoy your meal. Let me know how you like it. Have a great day.